All right, and I think we are live. Hello, everyone. Hello to all of you who will be watching us live tonight, and also for those of you who will be watching this replay. I know a lot of you are super excited because tonight we are going to talk about motherhood, business, and faith, and we're gonna have the founder of CEO Mamas, and she will be sharing with us how she is juggling motherhood, business, and faith all together, and successfully living a fulfilled life. But before that, I would like to thank our sponsors. I would like to thank Veronica's Corner and Essentials PH for our prizes for tonight. So, what do we have? We are going to be giving away this. Nawala yung notes ko. Wait lang. We are going to give away some prizes for you. One would be a hot pot combo from Veronica's Corner, and also she will be giving away a mask with a mask case, and also Essentials PH will be giving away rejuvenating set and rejuvenating bar. Nawala talaga yung notes ko. Wait lang ha. So, ayan. So, that's what we're gonna be giving away. How are you going to win? You just have to be active in our comments section. So, if you are watching right now, I want you to comment down below. Hello, Christine, Joy. Ayan. They are already here. Good evening to you. We've got Samsung. Totoo ba yan pangalan? Parang Samsung, ganyan. And of course, si Janina, ayan, nag-aabang yan eh. And all the others who are watching with us tonight, I hope you can comment down below. Is the audio okay? Okay naman, narinig niyo naman ako mga kababayan. Okay naman guys. Ayan, sige, wait lang ha. Ayaw talaga niya mag-load. Wait lang. Ayan, talagang very very active ang ating mga friendship. Ayan, good job sa inyo guys. And don't forget, if you are watching and you have friends who you think would benefit from our conversation for tonight, those mompreneurs or aspiring mompreneurs that you know, those moms, mga friends nyo na mga mommies, maybe you would like to ask them to join us. So go and tag them below, and let them know that we are having this chit chat for tonight. Ayan. Okay, so I know that you guys are super excited to see our guest for tonight. So wag na nating patagalin. I don't know how to introduce her because she has a handful of experience in business, and I'm sure that she will be sharing a lot with us on how we can successfully juggle motherhood and business. And so, without further ado, I would like to introduce to you our guest. There. Hi, Nikita, the founder of
Hello.
CEO.
Hello.
Say hello to
Hello.
our
Thank you for having me.
watching here tonight.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. And nakaka-excite what we're going to talk about tonight. So I hope that we can impart knowledge and inspire everybody. And ayun, we can build a community together.
Yay! So, Nikita, we've been chatting a while ago off cam.
Yes.
Kwentuhan. So, i-on cam natin yung kwentuhan natin. May nag-hello sa'yo. Hello daw, sabi ni Janina.
Hello. Hi. Hello, Janina.
Inaabangan ni Christine itong ating kwentuhan ngayong gabi. Ayan, mga aspiring at mga startups and mga mompreneurs na yung mga nanonood sa atin. And they would really want to know how you do it.
Wow, okay. So I hope I can share what I know. And ayun, nakaka-excite. Sige, let's go. Let's do this.
Okay, so let's dive in. Before, medyo kwentuhan muna tayo. How are you right now? Like, before the pandemic, what were you doing? And now, transitioning. Ano na bang ginagawa mo? Kwentuhan mo nga kami.
Okay, so for those who don't know, kasi kami ni Viv, actually, we met a while back through one of my business ventures, and she knows me quite well. I have 3 kids. I'm a mom of a 4-year-old, a 2.5, and my youngest is 1 and a few months old. Yeah. So I also hold several businesses, and I help my husband in business. So prior to COVID, I was very active, always in the office, going to meetings, going to handle different projects. But with COVID, and of course, the circumstances that have happened, everybody had to stay home, especially since my kids are very young. So right now, I am a hands-on mom and a businesswoman. So uh, you could say na the circumstances put me in this situation, but I am actually very, very happy with how things turned out. I think that's how CEO Mamas was born. It's a fairly new page or a community. And what I strive for is to inspire others to redefine what it means to be a housewife. So it doesn't mean that being a housewife, kulong ka lang sa bahay, or you just take care of the kids in the house. But, you can have your own business, be fulfilled, and chase your dreams. So I was very excited when si Vivian contacted me, hey, do you want to talk about this? Parang may synergy talaga kami, no? So lalo right now. And I'm very happy that we have a good turnout tonight. And ayun, ask questions. I'd love to have a conversation with you, answering questions and also getting into detail with itong what Viv has prepared for us tonight. Yun.
Yes! Coach Ria said, good evening from Bacoor, Cavite. Ayan, so meron tayong mga nanonood also from different parts of the Philippines. And I'm sure meron dyan maya-maya mga from different parts of the world. Babam. Kasi
Yun
may
ang kagandahan.
Oo,
Because online na.
correct! From different parts of the world. So you were saying kanina, just picking up from what you said a while ago, that you were very busy in your business, in helping your husband, and then you have your own business ventures as well prior to COVID. And now that you are home, I think medyo different. It's a little different kasi nasa bahay ka, taking care of your kids. And I see your posts on social media. You're also a homeschooling mom.
Yes. Wala naman
how
choice
was
doon.
ako din. So how was that transition? Anong nangyari?
Okay. I think if you were to describe it in one word, para siyang whirlwind. Because everything just happened without really any vuelo. Parang, okay, school is out, you have to teach or else your kids are going to get delayed. So my eldest daughter is the one that I'm really focusing on regarding education or homeschooling kasi nga she's incoming kinder. So if I don't teach her now, madadelay siya ng 1 year. Although some naman, I respect, they would rather delay their children than really teach now because they're still in an age naman na play learning. But I really believe, learning can happen anywhere. So that's the type of homeschooling that I have embraced. I'm the type of mom that homeschooling is part of life. So wherever it fits into our schedule, I make learning happen. So ganun siya. So I enjoy it. It's not really a chore for us. Although if we have to do writing worksheets, kasi yun medyo, she has to practice. That's a little challenge na. And then, so that's the homeschooling side. I've never homeschooled. I've never thought of myself to actually really homeschool. But I find that I am enjoying it pala. Because being hands-on with my kids is really fulfilling. And it's a different joy altogether. Kahit it's frustrating and extra patience required at times. So there. And, diba? And then with business, there was a really huge shift because operations are being handled remotely. So it's a good thing that everything is now online. And being a home manager or a home momager or whatever others would like to call it, is also a really big responsibility. But I will not say that I'm the perfect kind of home manager. There are times that my house is still messy and the kitchen is not that clean. but at least the major priorities are getting accomplished, and that's okay for me. So another thing that I learned is actually time management. Very much a big key right now. How you manage your time. And going back now, that's why it's a CEO mama, because you can be the CEO, the chief executive officer of wherever you are. And if you have to be a homeschooler, a chef, or a businesswoman, or a mompreneur, you can roll it all into one. So I think it took me about a few weeks to settle down into my new normal or my new roles. So ayun, I'm enjoying it very much, and it's very, very fulfilling. So I hope to inspire others. And yeah.
Yeah, I see that. I see how fulfilling it is for you right now. To it's a joy to see you yung mga ginagawa niyo with homeschooling, cooking, and all that. And ayan, mga writing activities. Now let's just go to business a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Could you
Yes.
share with us? Rewind tayo a little bit in business. How did you get started? Ano yan, meron ka bang, are your parents in business also? Is it in the blood? Or how did you get started in business?
Okay, so my business background, totoo yun. My parents are actually both business people. You could say that it is in the blood. I was heavily influenced by my dad and mom having discussions about business growing up. So when I actually went to college and took up a business course, it was more of like, it was not so difficult to learn about. Then combined with the mentorship that I got from my parents, it became really easy for me to adapt into that kind of industry. So I think it's similar if you are trained with a different language and then you speak it at home. Diba? You will learn more if you can speak it at home, or it is what you are immersed in almost every day. So that's how it has been introduced in my life. So ever since at an early age, my dad would always talk about business, what he would do, and all that. Then when I went to college, actually one of the prerequisites for graduation was to set up my own business and to earn. So it was a different thing to start up a business, di ba? Pero ito kasi kailangan mag-earn ko, di ba, bagsak ka. So that was our thesis. So grabe yung pressure. For a newbie in business, they over the course of the 4 years, you had to do the planning, then the execution, and then the management. So I think it was 2010 when I started my first venture, and it was in food. So I would actually cook pasta sauces and gourmet dip. So very simple lang. So parang passing down the recipes and selling the value to other people. Oh, that's how it all started. Then branched out to different industries, and now I have several industries under my experience as well. And my husband, I'm also helping on a daily basis. So that's how I fit into the business industry now.
Oh, wow. It's so good for you kasi not all of us have parents who introduce business at an early age, but at least for you, your parents knew what to teach you, and then in college, well, puwersado, but then, it ano pa din, nag-soar pa rin, nag-fly pa rin yung
Yes.
business mo. But how was that experience for you when you were starting? That you have a backup. Your parents had a business experience already, and kumbaga meron ka ng mentor, may mentors ka na at your fingertips. But how was it for you starting?
Actually, ang mentorship ng parents ko was actually medyo hard mentorship, di masyadong spoon-fed. With my first business, I will never forget, I would be the one to carry all my supplies, drive to the weekend market, and do everything myself talaga. So I learned everything hands-on. And they were always there to support, but I think they also gave me the learning of failing on my own and doing it as much as I can, trying to adapt as much as I can. And if I fail, then it's a learning. So that's one thing that they taught me. So it was really hard. Kumbaga parang napasabak ako, parang ganun. Halfway through, I was like, why did I choose this business for my thesis, diba? Why? So I would be cooking the sauces early in the morning to make it to the weekend market. Then I had to sell it out during the weekend market, or else, diba, since it's food and perishable, lost lost sales na siya if I don't sell it out before it expires. So it was a challenging start, but I think without the challenges and the difficulties that I faced doing it all on my own, with help also naman and mentorship, I would not be where I am today, and I would not know how to set up several types of businesses or adapting quickly. Yun. Yeah.
I love what you said, because maybe for those of our viewers who are watching right now, maybe they're thinking, because you started 2010 and ano na ba ngayon, so about 10 years of experience in business, and you have different industries na experience already. Maybe they're thinking, parang ang galing naman niya, she
No.
alam mo yun, taas na lang tingin namin sa'yo. But, you telling us how you got started and the difficulties that you've gone through, it puts us back to reality that business is hard.
It is. It's really hard.
It is. So for all of you who are watching us right now and you are thinking na we have it all together, na ano, kaya namin to, ganyan, every day is a bliss. It's not like that, especially if you're starting, di ba? Ayan,
Yeah. Oo, talagang hindi siya. It is never going to be like yung picture perfect na, okay, I started. Oh, I have this. Kung if I'm going to remember the way I had an idea about starting my food business. I would picture it to be like, mabango yung kitchen ko parate, maayos. I would be like in a beautiful apron all the time. But no, it was the total opposite. And I would do my groceries and try to get the cheapest ingredients to try and lower my product cost and everything. So, challenging talaga siya. But then, I don't want anybody to be discouraged, because once you start, even if you fail, or you have to adjust midway or change your targets or whatnot, you still learn. Because with my experience with that business, I actually, for the viewers, I actually sold it off after a year of operations. I sold the recipes, the operations, because I didn't see myself doing it long term. So that was an exit strategy. So business jargon na yun, diba? Basta, if I don't see kasi myself doing it in the long run, I know that I've started it, I have a little profit, then it's okay, then I can exit na. But leaving that business behind, paved the way for new opportunities, new ventures, and that's where I see myself flourish now. So don't be afraid to start whatever you want to start. Lalo if it's your passion project. If you've always wanted to do a clothing line or yung mga handicrafts, why not do it? Pour your creativity into your project, and people will see the value. And no matter how small it is now, it can always grow big. Yun. Parang, don't be stuck in like, hindi, sige, wag na lang, kasi ang hirap pala. And parang, other people kasi will say, wala naman pera dyan. Wala naman mangyayari dyan. But then, they don't know how you will adapt naman to the situations that are presented to you, diba? So, just start. Yun.
I love it. You are so encouraging. Thank you, Nikita. I'm sure a lot of our viewers are so encouraged right now. Maybe they are going through difficulties, especially as a startup, or if you're an aspiring entrepreneur and you're like thinking, "Allah, will this work?" or this and that. You have all those self doubts, and it's encouraging to know that you have succeeded in that. Nasa simula, ganun talaga. But you get to learn from that. But this was a time when you were single. This
Yes.
was the time. It's different. It's different. Kasi
It's very
now,
different.
now that if mag-start ka ng business and your kids are 5 and under, 3 of them.
Yes,
And
it's
you
a
are,
different ballpark. Oh.
so please help me understand how you do it beautifully and gracefully.
Oh my goodness. You beautifully and gracefully on. That's a different no? Because the beauty of now is because everything is online. So you have like, you can hide other parts, diba? Or what, right? But I would like to stress on time management. So right now what I do is mornings are scheduled for homeschooling. So it's breakfast and homeschooling. And then after breakfast and homeschooling, we prepare for lunch, which is I do an activity with the kids. We either cook pasta or something that's easy lang, di ba? Yung kaya ng bata. And then after that, they go to nap. And when they nap, I do work. So that's how I kind of like section my day. So while they nap, I actually have meetings or I do my side projects na. Oo. And then after they wake up, there's a little play again because my kids really need attention. No? They're at that age where they crave attention and they're like sponges that learn every day. And totoo yung sinabi ni Viv. Actually, right now, the reason why my room is empty right now and it's quiet is because I assigned them to the dad. Sabi ko, Han, I need your help tonight. I have to delegate the kids to you for a few hours siguro. No? So, that's why it's quiet. But otherwise, you would see them crawling on me and like, Mommy, I want this. What are you doing? And all that. That's something that that's the reality of right now. Time management is key, and your kids will be as present as ever as all the things that you need to do. And it is your role to kind of like section what you need to do in a day. So that's why I pegged what where I am right now, or why I started CEO Mamas, is because that's what CEOs do. CEOs are not just for business. CEOs are actually the deciding bodies in business, and they actually delegate tasks and they manage their businesses on a top level. So if I were to do it for my family, that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm managing my kids, I'm managing my home, I'm managing the business on the side. So when I was single, it was very easy to adapt to everything because I would do everything when I thought it would need to happen. But now being married and with kids and 3 kids who are very young, um, and they're very cute. So, hindi ko alam kung biased ako, but I think my kids are very cute. So, if they want my attention, I'm like, oh, yes, okay, let's do this. You want to color? Okay, let's color. Parang ganyan. But sometimes, if I'm really busy with work or I have a work meeting, what I do is I delegate it to the dad, or I involve them in the meeting. Pinapakunwari ko sila mag-work. So, I give them a calculator, or I give them like some of the things. They shred paper for me, yung ganyan. Tapos may button. So it keeps them busy for some time. Tapos yung na-shred na paper, we use that for some of our activities later on. So medyo ganun akong mom. Parang there are things that I can delegate to them to keep them busy, and then later on we'll use it. Parang I don't know if that's a tip that I can give you guys. If you have kids who are really active, no, pagawa mo sila ng things na productive. So later on, when you have to do something with them, yung ginawa nila, gagamitin nyo. So yun. Yes.
Diba? Ang galing!
Pero other moms are not like that, ha? I'm not saying that that's the norm. That's just me. Yun lang ang style ko. So, hindi naman sila workers talaga. But then I consider them like life interns. Diba? Start young, be responsible. Oo. They also set the table. Then I say, okay, you don't set the table, you don't eat. Kasi you need to set the table eh. I'm already cooking.
Correct!
Ganun.
Parang ako lang kanina, kasi naglilinis ako. May mga guinea pigs kami, 4 yung guinea pigs namin. So, naglilinis ako. Naku, anak, di ba kaya ako nagsasaing? Bumaba ka, magsaing ka.
Uy, magandang life skill yan. If your kids are very young, marunong magsaing, good job yun. Diba? Hindi sila magugutom. Kailangan ko yun gawin sa kids ko. Okay, yes. I will teach you how to cook rice. Oo.
And very practical tips. Very practical. Actually, we're the same. Morning din ako nag-homeschool and then afternoon I work. But my kids are pretty, ayaw na mag-nap itong mga to. So, meron na lang worksheet, sinat-nat, may worksheet na lang siyang sinasat. And then si Bok ay naglalaro-laro lang sila dyan. Bibigyan ko lang ng pagkain. Kasi pagkain sa mga kapatid. Pagkain. Yes. I will agree. Pagkain. Yung pagkain na, yes, cookies, pasta, kiddie food, yes. Oo. Diba? Yan. So, mayroon silang small table. May silang small table dyan sa Tapos, nilalagay ko na lang dun yung pagkain nila. Ayan. Ayan. Sabi ni Christine, light bulb daw, ang clingy pa naman ng toddler ko. O, diba?
Yay!
Meron tayong question dito. Ay, sabi pala ni Christine, also relate ako sa sinabi ni Ma'am Nikita, ang hirap, pero push lang talaga, lalo pag passion project. And with that, we have a question from Miss March. How will
Mhm.
you know what business to start? Paano
I'll answer.
ba? Oo, paano ba yun? Paano ba
Okay.
nalaman? Like, do you have any tips? How will I know? Let's say I'm a mom right now and
Mhm.
I really want to start a business, but how do I start a business? What kind of business do I start? Lalo na magki-Christmas. It would kind of be a good start to a good time to do a side project or something like that. Do you have any tips?
Actually, maganda yon if people are planning to start a business to catch the Christmas season, because more or less novelty or startups or passion projects tend to sell more during this season, no? And regarding the question of how to start, I would actually return a question back and ask, what are your strengths?
Right.
Because you can't really start a business if you aren't equipped with the skill set that you need, right? So, kunwari ako, I want to sell clothes pero hindi naman ako marunong magtahi or hindi naman ako malakas ang fashion sense. Why would I start it, diba? But
Right.
if I wanted to start a uh, cookie business or a baking business, and I'm a very good home baker, and people have been giving me good feedback about my baked goods, then it's an opportunity for me to do so. So it's like that. I mean, it starts with asking yourself, what am I good at ba talaga? And you
Mhm.
can list down your opportunity. I call them identified opportunities because it can be a lot talaga. You know, you can be really good at a lot of things. And people right now are very, very talented. Talagang iba-iba eh. Parang malalaman mo na lang, like, during quarantine, sabi ko, "Uy, marunong pala yung kaibigan ko mag-bake. Ang sarap pala. Parang bakit hindi ka ever nag-bake at nagbenta ng ano mo, mga tinapay mo?" Tapos sabi niya, kasi hindi ko naman naisip, no, until now, na kailangan namin ng business. So, that's one thing that you can ask yourself. And then after you ask yourself na, what am I good at? What can I do right now? Diba? Immediately. What is inherent to me and easy to do? After that, you can assess how much capital or money you're willing to put in to start that business. Because not all businesses need a huge capital. You can start small. Yun talaga ako ngayon eh. Parang, lalo na because of COVID, di ba? I mean, financial circumstances are very different now. So, with the way that you manage your finances as of now, starting conservatively is a good way to go. And don't be, ano ba to? Don't be frightened to start because you think you will need a lot of money. Sometimes you can start with a small amount and grow it big. Yung kilala ko, meron akong kilalang friend. He started with 5,000 pesos. He started buying shirts and a silk printer. Very small time yung business niya if people think of it now. But what he did kasi, he poured in all of his energy into it and he grew it to 150,000 business. So it's not bad. Ang puhunan mo 5,000. Then you get 150,000 off of it. Mahirap siyang trabaho, yes. But if it's what he needed right now and what he could do at the moment, it's a good turnout. It's a good return on investment already, diba? So other people may say na, ay, pinasok mong pera, yan lang. Your business is so small. It only has the earning potential of this. But they don't know what you need right now. They don't know what scale you can grow it naman to. They don't listen to them na lang, diba? Pwedeng, okay, thank you, sige. Ganun na lang. Diba? Kasi ang daming pwedeng i-start ngayon. And anybody who has talents now, utilize that. Yun talaga. Oo, go. Go talaga, guys. Go. Don't be
Oh,
scared
ayan.
talaga.
That is our word for
Oo,
today. Go.
go. Do
Yes.
not be scared to start.
Yes.
Because, ano ba, may quote yan eh. The answer to all of, ay, hindi ko na alam yung quote. Parang nagpa-paraphrase na ako. Basta it says that all of the opportunities that you do not take or say yes to are automatically a no. Parang ganun yung theme niya. I don't know who said it. I don't know where I heard it, but it's not my quote. So don't quote me. It's another person saying it. Mas wise sila at that. I hope to be that kind of inspiring to others, but this quote is not mine. But totoo yung sinabi niya na if you don't take it, the answer is always no. Diba? So what if it's a yes? What if it's, oh my gosh, it's your 500,000 to 1 million project pala? Why not?
Yes. Ayan. So go. Do not be scared to start.
Ayan, no,
Big-
yung nakalagay sa'yo, Viv, dreams do come true.
Oh, yes.
Mm-mm.
Yan. Corrected by. You know, I always say that you don't have to be great to start. You have to start to be great. Because a
That's
lot
very
of
nice.
people think that, you have to be the expert, you have to be this, kailangan ganito na. Parang ang dami mong expectation of who you should be before you get started. I mean, you get the ball rolling, you start small, dream big. So okay lang yon if you're starting small. And it's very inspiring, the story that you shared, your friend who started with 5,000 has grown into 150. I mean, from 5,000, ilang percent yun, di ba?
Yes, 'di ba? Oo, nagulat na lang kami kasi we didn't know he started but he really needed the money kasi at that time. So, biglang na lang namin nalaman na he grew it that way and he was selling off the shirts for corporate giveaways at that time. So, he answered the need. He had one client lang at first eh. Then he started
Wow.
it. Yeah. Very
Imagine that.
inspiring.
I know, di ba? So, I mean, probably it's really hard in the beginning, and it always will be. So,
Mm-mm.
expect that it's going to be hard, but you have to really persevere and you have to really keep going. And speaking of that, I would like to invite those who are watching us right now, because we have a workshop that's happening on November 28th. That's going to be at 2 p.m. But you have to register. Susul ko dyan sa comments below kung saan kayo pwedeng mag-register. Makikita nyo na lang dyan. May magko-comment dyan. Pa-comment naman kung saan. Ayan. Game plan for success. Which we actually held in
Great work.
April.
Yes.
This
It's
is
a
going
very good module, guys.
Yes,
Mm-mm.
this is going to be our fifth run, and it's going to be all online. Obviously, online namin siya. For the first time, we're offering it for free. So, walang bayad. When we were doing it at Great Work, we were charging for this workshop. But now, you are going to be accessing this workshop for free. So, if you guys want to get to make your dreams come true, yeah, to make your dreams come true, you have to go to this workshop. Game plan for success. Turn your dreams into your reality. That's going to be November 28th, 2 p.m. And you have to register because ibibigay namin sa iyo yung Zoom link. Ayan, may mga nag-register na dyan. Ayan,
Yes,
yung
go register. I invite everybody to register to that event as well. I remember the modules. It's really empowering. The community of the fulfilled women is great. And yes, guys, take this opportunity. It's for free and online. So you can
online.
attend it. Or you can attend it at the comforts of your home. Wala nang traffic or baha or whatever na iisipin as of now, diba? So you can embrace the learning
Yes.
right now. Mm-mm.
At yan na nga ang sinasabi ko, nandyan na sa comments. Ayan, just click that link so that it will lead you to our registration. Ayan, may mga nagko-comment na na-register na. And just to remind you, we have prizes to be giving away tonight. So all you have to do is to be active in the comments below and just share with us some of the things that you're learning from our conversation. And also, if you have some questions, meron lang akong babasahin question mamaya. So if you want to win some of our prizes that will be given away from Veronica's Corner and Essentials PH, thank you very much to our sponsors. Go ahead and be active in our comments. And don't forget to like their pages. Syempre yung CEO Mamas din. Ayan. So, meron tayong question from Samson.
How do you avoid stress? How do I avoid stress? Syempre, yes,
Yeah.
hindi siya maiiwasan.
How?
I think it starts, alam ko it's cliche, no? But start with the mindset. Um, condition yourself that the situation that you are in right now is where you're supposed to be. Rather than go against it or like fight against it, no? Accept it and then see the positive side of things. And then, syempre, ako, I get burnt out also. There are some days that kaya nga I say extra patience required, lalo if I'm homeschooling. And I really have to do proper time management kasi it can get very overwhelming if I don't do so. And there are days na that happens talagang. I lose my cool. Good, let's just put it that way. And when that happens, even my husband knows I need a day to reset. So I put off homeschooling, I put off work, and I just go throughout my day. Parang, okay, kids, I will let you take a break. Do what you want. And then if you need me, okay, I will give it. But then, it's okay to take a break once in a while. And if you need some space for yourself, I suggest you take it. It's self-care in a way, self-love, self-care. Take care of yourself first so you can take care of your family. That's very true. And do what you have to do. Take time for yourself. Ako personally, I'm the type kasi na I'll just watch Netflix, masaya na ako. Or I'll eat ice cream, masaya na rin ako. So, I have Selecta in the fridge and I have a Netflix subscription. Ganun lang ako. But if you're the type na you have other ways to de-stress, then go do it. Some exercise, diba? But ako talaga, exercise for me is more like, okay, I really need to exercise. Not like, okay, I enjoy exercise. Parang, yes, I love jogging. No. So that's not me. I'm more the ice cream and eating kind. So, I keep stock of that. And if I need a break, I take one. I don't force myself. And I ask for help. That's number one. If you need help, ask others. Don't be afraid. Don't be ashamed to ask for help. There are times also that if I'm unable to cook, I order. Then I heat it up in the oven. Kasi syempre ngayon COVID, advice is always heat food at least 15 minutes at a heat of 125 Celsius. Yes, because it is still dangerous to order food and not heat it up. So, yun. Oo. So, if you need to order in, do so. And heat it up, enjoy the food, enjoy what you want to eat. Diba? Ganun. If you're stressed also, don't be stressed. Kasi if really magpaka-stress ka, masistress ka lang lalo. If I could give you a hug, huwag ka ma-stress. Kasi nakaka-stress na talaga buong situation natin, di ba? Oo. Ganun.
It's nice, no? You were mentioning that for other people, for them, it's really exercise when they work out. Release yung energy nila. For you, it's ice cream and Netflix. I actually have, saan ba yung notebook ko dito? Ito. Because I had been very stressed lately. Kaya nandito ka. Kaya ikaw yung naging guest namin. Kailangan ko matuto sa'yo. Yes. Meron akong list dito. 2 columns. What fills me? And then on the other side, what drains me? So,
that's a good exercise, yes.
You have to sit down. Sino ba yung nagtanong sa atin kanina? Si
Samson.
You have to sit down and really think about it. What are some activities that you can do to kind of make you happy para ma-break yung pattern mo of stress? Kasi, di ba, totoo naman, pag nasa bahay ka, di ba minsan, parang ano ba to? Minsan,
yes, exactly yung ganyan na mukha. Parang, oh my goodness, mapapaupo ka na lang sa corner. What is happening?
Anong nangyari sa buhay ko? Bakit gano'n? Diba? So, yeah, you sit down and you really think to yourself, ano yung mga bagay that can refresh you, can refuel you. Diba? So, it's really important. Ayan. So, madami ba kayong natututunan for tonight? I'm super happy and super excited that, a lot of our viewers, madami silang mga natututunan for us tonight. So, Nikita, thank you very much for being with us tonight. And now, I just want to ask you a few more questions before we finally wrap up our conversation for tonight. Do you have any more advice for our mompreneurs, for our CEO mamas who are watching us right now? Any encouraging words from you?
Naano ko dun. But what I can say to everybody who is searching right now or who is asking themselves if they're ready to start a business on their own or be a CEO mama, what I would say is that you can be a CEO mama wherever life stage you are. So don't be pressured by others if they are doing way, way more than you are, or if you think that they are doing way better than you are. That is very subjective. You have your own pace to go at. Don't compare yourself to others. You can be the CEO mama for your family. That's what I believe in. You don't have to look too far, and you have to believe in yourself. Cliche as it may seem, believe in yourself, and you will give off that energy to your family. And ano yung sinasabi na sa Tagalog? Ang nanay ang ilaw ng tahanan. Something like that. That we give off the warmth of the home and we set the tone of the home. So, if you want to start your own business and you are joyful doing it, why not? Diba? If your circumstances right now are not your ideal circumstances for your family, what you can do is set your goals and work towards it. Work towards it with your family. And ayun, join a community. Join the Fulfilled Women, join the CEO Mamas. Let's empower each other. Yan yun. Sila Viv are very, very solid. I love their group. I've been with them when they were in Great Work and I love their energy. Kahit ako yung host dun sa event nila, gusto kong sumama eh. Yung ganon, di ba? So, that's another crucial thing that you have to do, actually. Don't be alone. There are a lot of people who are going through what you're going through and looking for a community to join, for empowered women who can empower you. Later on, you will find that you are empowering other people as well. So it's a good action step to take also. So I hope that you learned a lot from us today sa aming kwentuhan and chikahan. I really enjoyed the night. And I invite anybody who has questions about business or homeschooling or actually anything under the sun about being a practical mom. Kasi ako practical mom, pero kikay pa rin ako. So you can ask me. So I will give you very practical tips on maintaining your home, your kids, yourself, your business. And yeah, so I'm very much open to that. And ayun, thank you so much for the time.
Yeah, thank you also. Ayan, sabi ni Janina, she misses the now
Yay!
break. We do. We miss the dead. Namimiss na namin na going out and really being together physically na
Yes.
magkakasama. Ilang yung virtual, nasa Zoom lang tayo nag-keep
Oh,
or sa StreamYard. So hopefully, very soon, we might see each other very soon. And so, Nikita, last na, before you go, saan ka nila mahahanap if they wanna follow you, wanna ask you more questions? Meron sila question na hindi nila matanong dito, baka gusto nila direkta nila itanong sa'yo.
You can find me on Facebook, the CEO Mamas. You can type it down on my username is the CEO Mamas, or you can find me on Instagram, also the CEO Mamas, or my personal Instagram is it's Nikita Yu. So I can type it down on the comments for those who are watching kasi medyo mahirap i-spell yung name ko. I think it's not so common.
Ayan, Nikita Yu. Ayan, thank you very much ulit, Nikita. And meron silang gustong itanong na hindi nila maitanong. How do you maintain your beauty? Yes.
Grabe naman yun.
Last advice, paano mo na maintain? Biruin mo, you have a business, you're a mom, you're homeschooling, homemaker, tapos ganyan pa rin kagad na. Paano nangyari yan? Paki-explain nga.
First of all, na-flatter naman ako. Thank you. Thank you for that. I try naman, but this is not my regular look on a daily basis. So, I actually colored my own hair kasi tipid tips, diba? I colored my own hair, I bought box dye, I cut my own hair, and then I curl it lang, ganyan. And then a little makeup, of course. And I drink, siguro ito na lang, I drink lots of water. As in, before I didn't drink a lot of water, pero now I drink mga, siguro, 1 to 2 liters a day. Parang per meal, mga 2 to 3 glasses. Per meal, 2 to 3 glasses. Because I drink water does a lot of good for your skin. And I started a skincare regimen. Talagang guys, I will say, kikay talaga ako. So, yun. Oo. Kaya nga redefining what it means to be a housewife, diba? Kasi when you think of housewife of the olden days, it's housewife na kulong sa bahay, hindi nag-aayos. I'm wearing a dress right now, you just cannot see. But kikay talaga ako. It makes me feel good. Yun, that's another thing pala, diba? Kanina may question, what do you do to de-stress? When I'm very stressed, I dress up.
Maganda yan, ha?
Oo, because I want to feel good. That's one thing I do pala. Ngayon ko lang naalala. So if I'm stressed, I actually fix up, even if I'm just at home. Even if I'm just gonna clean or cook, I will dress up. I will wear a dress or shorts and a nice blouse. Ganyan. Pero may days naman din, nakapambahay lang ako. Tipong pajamas, large shirt, naka-bun. Oo.
Bakit ba? Diba? Ang tanong ni March, pag daw ba siya uminom ng 8 gallons, magiging...
Ay, grabe naman!
Ito pa si Christine, sabi niya, ba't ganun lumalaklak naman ako ng water? Jeans yan, jeans. Wala na tayong magagawa. Uminom na lang kayo ng tubig, regimen, mag-distress. Ayan, yun yung masasabi.
Thank you. Wala na akong masabi. Walang lang, thank you. Nabablush na ako, guys. Hello.
Ayun, thank you again, Nikita, for sharing your evening with us. And thank you, Jet, for taking care of the kids.
Thank you
Na-
for having me. Thank you for inviting me.
yeah, we borrowed Nikita from the kids and from you, from your family. But we really learned a lot today. I personally feel inspired and really empowered. There are really, I would be honest with you guys, that there are really times when I I feel na motherhood and business cannot coexist. In fact, nasa diary ko, sandali madami kasi akong notebook, may diary, may mga goal setting. Babasahin ko sa inyo. Kakasulat ko lang to eh. Kailan ba to? Walang date eh. November 13. Ayan. I feel motherhood and business can't coexist. You always fail at one. Parang ganun. Parang ganun. But mahaba eh. Yun yung feeling ko the past few days na it really can't coexist. If you're a mom, you're just a mom. If you're a business owner, you're just a business owner. But now seeing you that, you're kind of doing it successfully, juggling motherhood and business and being beautiful at that. So it's really possible. So you guys who are watching us right now, we hope that tonight has been really encouraging for you, has been really inspiring for you, that if Nikita can do it, if a lot of mompreneurs can do it, kaya natin to, guys. Yes?
Yes, yes, kaya.
Give me a yes in the comments below if you think that, yes, mom, you can be a CEO, successful CEO and a successful mama. Give me a yes. Give me a yes in the comments below. And also, don't forget to thank our sponsors, Essentials PH. So, like nyo yung ano nila, and also Veronica's Corner. And of course, the CEO Mamas, you can find them on Facebook. Ang dami-dami ni Nikita mga inspiring messages there. They're all very encouraging and really empowering. So go follow them, okay? And don't forget to sign up if you're watching. Don't forget to sign up for Game Plan for Success. It's going to be on November 28th. Details in the comments below. Thank you very much, Nikita.
Thank you.
I hope you have a great evening. Bye-bye. Bye to
Bye.
everyone. Bye.